All right, so this is the 3W floor mats for the two-door. This is how I received it. It's all nicely shrink wrapped in a box, no damage, nice little carry handle. So let's open this up and see what they look like. I have seen the four-door version, and the four-door version is very nice. They fit very, very well. So open the two-door, it's the same. They are individually wrapped. Looks like the actual, each of the front ones are wrapped in between the back part. We'll open these up first, including the back seat part. So this is the back of the floor. As you can see, they're very well molded. There's no disformations anywhere. Very nice patterns. Instructions attached to them. It's pretty straightforward. That looks like it's the driver's side, so that would be there. The passenger side, and there again on the back they have the little clips that go into where the original ones go into. Very thick, nice sidewalls. Like I said, all the contours are very, very nice. And this one is the back. Back part of the truck. If you wanted to, you could cut this out so you could put your clamps on, so they go right through. Looks like it's easy enough to do. It's been perforated in here, and it even says you can use scissors to cut it out. I'll have to let these at least air out for a bit so that the heat gets to them and gets rid of this little bubble. That's just from shipping. There's nothing anybody can do about that, but it will go flat. And that's pretty well the kit. So as soon as it gets some air and some heat to it, then we'll install them. Okay, let it sit in the sun for about an hour. The sun is going down, so I have to get these in, but as you can see, they're pretty well straightened out. There's a comparison to another name brand. I won't mention the name, but as far as thickness goes, the 3Ws are much thicker, much stronger, and the actual positioning of where all the bends and should be are actually a little bit better. If you can tell on the passenger, you see that kick right there, that right here. This kick actually fits better than this one, as I actually had to cut this because this stuck in there so much. And then on the driver's side, you'll see this kick right here. This fits much better than this flat area. Also, on these ones, you'll see that it has a little kick here. There's no need for that, but they're just trying to be generic, because it comes from the generic company, where this one is just the same but actually much, much better made. So I'm going to install these and show you how they are. This is the back part. It sits in the cargo area. I don't have any rear seats. I've taken those out. It covers this back part, and the nice thing about it is that if you do have the back seats, this part here goes underneath. This has a nice lip that sits over top, so it's flush. And as I said before, the cargo hooks, you can cut those areas out and they will actually be in right position. If you look closely on this, you will see that this is cut so that it actually sits into this groove so it doesn't move around. Once it's in position, it basically is not going to move, especially with the rear seats holding it, because this is the bolts for the rear seats. So you can see that this would just sit like this and it would not move. And then those cut out too, and you have your cargo holds. Good in place, nice smooth lip. So that's the back. Let's move on to the back seat. There's the back of the front seats, or the floor of the back seats. And there's a hump right here. It's built into it. All the perforations are actually really, really good. So we'll put that in and see how she fits. I'll have to go to the other side and fit that. But okay, so this part actually fits very, very well. It sits where it's supposed to. It's got lots of room. It sits there exactly where it's supposed to. It goes up and it has a little lip there, so if any liquid gets on here, it actually won't go to the front underneath the seat, which is very nice. It fits very well. I'll go to the other side and put that side in. This side is a little bit more tighter because I have a ram mount in there, but I can feel that notch and it's sitting in there just perfect. This is sitting in there exactly where it needs to be. Sits right on that edge where it's supposed to be. That's good. Very happy with that. Actually, they do your homework, make it right the first time. So that's very good. Passenger side. Very easy. I have a ram mount that's bolted to my seat. In my old ones, I actually had to cut because it was this had been in the way. Because of this lip, I don't think it's going to be in the way, and it's going to fit much better, and it's going to be able to use the existing parts that hold it down. So just pull it back, line up the holes, push it down. Make sure it clips in. Oh, it fits really nicely. Much nicer. And it looks better than factory. Everything fits nice. It's a nice seam along there. So on to the driver's side. Here is the driver's side. It has, for the dead pedal, it has it all the way up to the top, just like some of them, but some of them are actually cut down here, which is not the greatest thing because then you get dirt that follows in here. There again, that cut right here does go around the shifter, and then it should fit in there just the same way. So put that in, line up the buttons, push it down. Just sits in there perfectly. Yep. And all the, basically because of the dead pedal going all the way up to the top, you're not going to end up having a lot of stuff underneath, and it fits the same way. It's nice contour, it fits right into the carpet. So yeah, it's very nicely made. And yeah, just when you're at the car wash, pull them out, do a quick pressure wash, good to go. So yeah, it's good. Very